Okie dokie, everyone. Today is Numbers 6, 1 through 12. Let's read together. The Lord instructed Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and tell them, when a man or woman makes a special vow, a Nazirite vow, to consecrate himself to the Lord, he is to abstain from wine and beer. He must not drink vinegar made from wine or beer. He must not drink any grape juice or eat fresh grapes or raisins. He is not to eat anything produced by the grapevine from seeds to skin during the period of his consecration. You must not cut his hair throughout the time of his vow of consecration. He may be holy until the time is completed during which he consecrates himself to the Lord. He is to let the hair of his head grow long. He must not go near a dead body during the time he consecrates himself to the Lord. He is not to defile himself for his father or mother, or his brother or his sister. When they die, while the mark of consecration to his God is on his head, he is holy to the Lord during the time of consecration. If someone suddenly dies near him, defiling his consecrated head, he must shave his head on the day of his purification. He is to shave it on the 7th day. On the 8th day, he is to bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest at the entrance to the tent of meeting. The priest is to offer one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering to make atonement on behalf of the Nazirite, since he incurred guilt because of the corpse. On that day, he is to consecrate his head again. He is to rededicate his time of the consecration to the Lord and to bring a year-old lamb as a guilt of offering. But do not count the initial period of consecration because it became defiled. Now, in this month's Quiet Time book, there is a sentence here that says, "While we are to live faithfully and fight against sin each day, we can also demonstrate our love of God by voluntarily going further into our dedication." To me, when I think about that sentence, I hear about surrendering things, giving up things, sacrificing things in our lives to that could possibly draw us closer to God. Here it's talking about, one thing was talking about alcohol and wine, right? When we give up things that could potentially set us up for failure in making us unrighteous to God or disobedient to God, we therefore set ourselves up for success in drawing closer to God. So not only should we give things up in going further in our dedication, but we should do things that intentionally draw us closer to going to God. Praying in the morning, praying in the middle of the day, praying in the evening, attending worship service on Sundays, gathering with other believers outside of the church in the middle of the week, going to every possible worship that you can possibly get your hands on, being in the Word of God constantly, whatever it is. We should constantly be going further in our dedication out of love for God. That's joyful to me. That's just joyous that that God allows me to seek opportunity to draw near to Him. That is my thoughts. What are yours? Have a blessed day.